It's Key to the City back with another story time for y'all. Y'all already know I'm coming with the hottest, latest, exclusive shit. My lashes are from Irie. Her contact would be in the description box below. Of course, my bead earrings that everybody keep inquiring about is from my good friend Whitney. Her contact is in the description box below. And of course, I'm wearing my own brand of bed tonight. The Brad Collection. Rich, beautiful, rich, and gorgeous. Of course, by me. Key to the city. But let's get on with this story time. Grab y'all wine, y'all popcorn, and let's get it. Alright. Y'all. This story is about a so-called friend that slept with my man. No shade or nothing, because I'm grown. I'm over it. It is what it is now. But this goes back, I want to say, 98-ish, early 2000s, you know, when Cash Money was taking over for the 99, 2000, somewhere up in that late era or whatever. So, I had this partner. I would call him my brother. He was dating this chick, and just so happened me and the chick knew each other, whatever, and we got close because she was dating my partner, of course, my brother, whatever. Y'all excuse my nails, y'all know how I go. But anyway, she ended up dating him, and me and her ended up getting closer than what we were or whatever. So she was like, girl, I'm gonna hook you up with somebody. I was like, who? And she went to telling me who or whatever, and she ended up hooking me up with the dude or whatnot. So what happened was time went by. Me and dude was together like 3 years and 8 months. We dated and you know, went through the little typical things. Oh boy, I can't be on the phone because my mama, you know, my mama ain't play with my ass back then or whatever. I wasn't even allowed to have a boyfriend. But unfortunately, we used to have her on three-way and him on the phone, and that's how we was like, you know, able to communicate or whatever. So me and Zoo, we'll be up all night on the phone. She'll be on the phone going to sleep while we on the phone talking. You know, we used to be on some three-way shit like we was young. So this particular day, y'all, I was maybe like in 11th grade or whatever. And I don't even want to give this bitch a name. I don't. Really don't. But anyway, I'm gonna call her she. I've talked about her in a recent story time. But anyway, she's a non-factor or whatever. So she and he one night brought me home. Like, I really trusted her. She brought me home. They brought me home or whatever, because I had ended up leaving school going over there. But once I got out of school, he came and got me, and I was over there chilling or whatever, and I was like, you know, it's time for you to bring me home or whatnot. Of course, you can't drop me off by yourself. I don't need moms knowing that, you know, and it wasn't nothing going on. So he ended up going to pick her up. They brought me home. That was it. So probably like a couple of months later, I would say Valentine's Day came. He brought me a bunch of shit for Valentine's Day. This whole laid in the bed and ate it. Of course, like, I couldn't do chocolate. I'm not supposed to eat chocolate. But y'all know how that go. So with that being said, she laid up in the bed, ate the chocolate, and, you know, in my bed at that, eating the chocolate. I ain't pay that shit no mind. So I would never thought she would do no shit like that because she used to always call me, oh, sis this, sis that, you know. So I wouldn't think, you know, she'll do no shit like that. So one day, his brother called me. His brother was like, what's up, sis? And I'm like, what's going on? His brother was like, man, I got some shit to run down to you, but I know how you is, and, you know, I don't want you to go back and tell him. But I'm like, what? This nigga made me promise not to tell nobody. I'm not even supposed to be telling this story. But fuck, it was that long ago. You know, like I said, when Cash Money was taking over for the 99 2000, that's how long it was. You feel me? So, anyway, he ended up, he was like, yeah, one night they brought you home and they went to the motel that was around the corner in the hood. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. Immediately, I called him and I cursed him out. I called her. I said, you got something you want to tell me? No. I said, well, guess what? He told me everything. So, bitch, when I see you, it's up there. In so many words. That who ain't come to school for like 3-4 days. I called him. I said, yeah, me and she got into it and she told me everything. You sure you ain't got nothing you want to fucking tell me? Man, I don't know what you're talking about. Man, and he hung up. So I guess they ended up getting on the phone with each other, trying to figure out what was said and how it went or whatever. But I played mind games with both of them because the truth did come out. You hear me? The truth eventually came out. So I laid up there. At that time, I had my own phone line. I got my number changed. I blocked his number because he wouldn't stop calling. So I ended up getting my number changed. And like that Wednesday or Thursday at school, that bitch pulled up at the school. Wrapped his hand in my hair. Let's go. My little partners, my little crew, they was like, let her go. Like, they was ready. They was like, let my motherfucking friend go. She ain't going nowhere with you. This, that, the third, bitch. We about to jump you. So he was like, tell him go ahead. I'm telling you. I'm like, y'all chill. Let me go take care of this. No, it was like, no, bro. You ain't got to go nowhere with him or whatever. I was like, y'all just chill. So eventually, I get in the car with him. We driving. He going off. He mad because I don't want to fuck with him no more, and that was that. So he took me by his mom, and I was telling his mom what happened, and he asking me, please don't do me this and this and that. So he ended up getting time in jail. That was like 2002. And me and her, I felt like if niggas could patch shit up after they did what they did, why can't females? So I ended up getting back cool with her, you know, on the strength of it wasn't nothing but a little, you know. And at the same time, I gotta look at it. I wasn't doing nothing with him. So if I ain't doing it, somebody else gonna do it. Somebody else gotta do it. It ain't gonna be fucking me. You heard me? Ain't nobody was about to steal these cookies out the cookie jar. So be it. Ride on, sis. Ride on, suck on, fuck up. Whatever you're doing, just go ahead on and keep doing it. Anyway, so he ended up getting time or whatever. And it was like, bitch, I can't trust you. So, you know, we ended up falling out again, and I got a phone call from one of my little partners, like, yeah, bitch, remember that house we went to? Yeah, she around here sitting in a car with the nigga and this and then I'm like, yeah, I say, bitch, I'm about to spin around now. Get in the whip, spin around now, you heard me? I'm asking his cousin, but he at? Cause like, oh, you went to the store? I'm like, oh, you sure you went to the store? Mind you, I see the whole car parked. I see she car parked in front of me. I'm like, you sure he went to the store? He was like, yeah, he went to the store. I was like, oh, okay. I laid up there. He was like, what you come around here for? Don't come around here with her. I said, boy, fuck you. I'm coming around here to get some business clear. You hear me? I'm coming to get some business clear. So I done made a U-turn, trying to see who was in the car. I couldn't see who the fuck was in the car. Because Lord knows, if I'd have seen her in the car, man, her was gonna roll. Just off GP. And I'm talking about this happened like 2016, 2017, 2018 probably. But if we was gonna roll just off some GP, because like, bitch, you really play games with me. But at the end of the day, a hoe gonna be a hoe. You hear me? So, I leaves after I left. He ended up calling later on that night. Oh, they told me he was looking for me and this and that. I was like, just come around, let us see a good friend. That's it. Just come around, let us see what you was doing. That's it. See how you been. He was like, you're a fucking lie. You a fucking lie. You wasn't coming around. Yes, I was. I really was. Wasn't coming around there with the shits, you know? But that nigga knew me. He knew what type of time I was on. Because I just feel like, bitch, first of all, you slept with this nigga and you was saying you ain't doing it intentionally. What you doing posting around like years later in the car with him? Y'all had something going on. And mind y'all, her cousin got a baby for the nigga. So what are you doing around now? What you doing fooling with that? I'm just saying, what you, sis, you ain't supposed to even be around now. What is you doing, Mom? But, like I said, I met her through my brother. And I met him through her. So, it was what it was. At the end of the day, these niggas ain't shit, y'all. Y'all gotta be careful. Be careful, because these niggas play all types of games. You hear me? Catch back games. I'ma get it games. I bet I can fuck games. That's your whole man games. That's my bitch man games. It is what it is games. I'm not gonna wife her games. I might wife her games. You know, all the games the niggas play. You hear me? They got to understand. Y'all got to understand. That's just niggas. Period. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Neighbors, it's time to close the city.